Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to the news postcard on TayNinhTV with some last events in our province as well as nationwide. And now we come into details. Ladies and gentlemen, in November 2024, the commercial bank branches in the province complied well with the state bank's regulations on the interest rates while maintaining the stable capital mobilization and credit growth.
Specifically in terms of capital mobilization, total mobilized capital in the province by the end of November is estimated at 71,700 billion Vietnam dong, up 6.7% compared to the beginning of the year and up 8% compared to the same period last year. Regarding lending activities, total credit outstanding by the end of November is estimated at 106,200 billion Vietnam dong, up 5.6% compared to the beginning of the year and up 8% compared to the same period last year. Bad debt alone accounted for 1.70% of total outstanding loans, down from 1.76% last month, showing that banks have made efforts to control credit quality. In addition, outstanding loans under short-term preferential credit programs are estimated at 8,347 billion Vietnam dong, up 10.86% over the previous month.
And the Traffic Police Department of Taynan Province Police has just coordinated with TayNinhTVToday of Bến Cầu District to organize traffic safety education propaganda for children. At the program, the officials of the Traffic Police Department of Taynan Province Police propagated some simple content related to the road traffic law, such as must wear a helmet when riding a motorbike, traffic light signals when moving on the road, and control rules of conduct when participating in traffic and basic traffic signs, and thereby contributing to forming the habit of complying with the traffic law from preschool age. With the new propaganda methods using the vivid images combined with interaction and conversation, the children were excited and enthusiastic in answering questions and thereby helping them better understand the basic legal knowledge to participate in traffic safety. On this occasion, the Traffic Police Department donated 40 sets of textbooks, 1,000 notebooks, and 20 life jackets to disadvantaged children at An Thạnh Kindergarten, Bến Cầu District. And ladies and gentlemen, every year on the eve of the Lunar New Year, the illegal trade and use of sparkle and homemade fireworks in localities in Quảng Bình province is very complicated, and there have been many strategic accidents caused by homemade fireworks, but they are still not enough to warn and deter the young people, especially the school-aged children. On the stimulus, the Vietnam-Cuba Đồng Hới Friendship Hospital of Đồng Hới City, Quảng Bình province submitted for students aged from 13 to 14 on residing in Trường Sơn Commune, Quảng Ninh District of Quảng Bình to the emergency room in the state of sharp burns, swelling of the entire face and limbs with the burns covering for 20 to 25% of the body. The recent cases with burn from 20 to 25% or more were admitted to the hospital and promptly given emergency treatment and actively resuscitated, hydrated and rehydrated also and given emergency treatment, removed the necrotic lesions as well as foreign agents on the patient's body. And we assess the injuries and continue to the treatment process. Injuries caused by homemade firecrackers due to the tip causing the deep damage to the body parts and make the treatment process longer and more complicated. According to the law on acts related to firecrackers such as production, trading, storage, or use are illegal without a license, and therefore there is a very potential risk of disrupting security and order. Every time the threat comes, the police force in general and the Quảng Ninh District Police in particular have many plans and strategies to combat and coordinate with many local forces such as the school and families of the students to coordinate propaganda. And from the beginning of 2024 up to now, the functional forces of Quảng Bình province have prevented and seized more than 1 ton of illegal fireworks. However, to completely prevent this, localities and schools need to strengthen propaganda and education to help the students realize that the act of making homemade fireworks is a violation of the law, endangering themselves and those around them.
In 2024, from mobilized sources, Tân Châu District Red Cross Society and Red Cross Associations help more than 24,200 people with a total value of over 8.3 billion Vietnam dong. In addition, humanitarian blood donation work is also of interest to the association. For many consecutive years, the association has achieved and exceeded the target assigned by the province for humanitarian blood donation. In 2024, through humanitarian blood donation campaigns, Tân Châu District collected 2,583 units of blood, reaching over 114% of target assigned by the province.
And setting the 8% growth targets in 2025 is a step forward to be ready to enter a new era of national growth. And this is the message given by the spokesperson of the Ministry of Land Investment at the regular government press conference held on the afternoon of December 7th in Hanoi. Informing the press, the spokesperson of the Ministry of Land Investment said in 2025, the National Assembly set a growth target from 6.5 to 7%. Fundamental changes in 2025, especially breakthrough thinking in institutions, removing the difficulties in administrative procedures from the law passed by the 8th section of the 15th National Assembly, are expected to liberate the resources and contributing positively to growth. The spokesperson of the Ministry of Land Investment also emphasized that in order to achieve the long-term goals set by the 13-party conference, we must start right now. Once we set a goal, we must be determined to do it. And with the current credit growth situation being very positive, the credit growth targets of 15% in 2024 is completely achievable. And this information was given by the State Bank spokesperson at the regular government press conference held on afternoon December 7th in Hanoi also. At the meeting, the State Bank spokesperson said that on November 29th, credit growth has reached for 11.9%, but by December 7th, it has reached for 12.5%. This shows that the credit growth rate is quite positive compared to the same period in 2023, increasing by only 9%. And the total outstanding credit balance is currently at 15.3 billion Vietnam dong, and the capital mobilization rate is 7.36%, and the outstanding debt growth rate is much higher than the capital mobilization rate. In addition, the mobilized capital this year is also guaranteed to be harmonious, and the output interest rate has decreased positively also. And up to now, compared to the beginning of the year, the average lending interest rates have decreased by 0.96%, and it is also the reason to help businesses reduce input costs and actively invest. In order to assess the supply and demand of agricultural human resources, on the afternoon of December 7th in Hanoi, the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development held a conference on cooperation in training and scientific research between the training institutions and businesses and organizations. Sharing at the conference, the delegates said that the modern agriculture is no longer purely breeding and rearing, but most of the production processes have applied high technology with many stages of automation, and many farms have been even applied the AI technology. This reality requires training institutions to closely follow the labor needs of businesses. Agriculture is considered a national advantage, but there is a serious shortage of high-quality human resources, and the number of people studying agriculture is decreasing also. According to statistics from the Ministry of Education and Training, last year alone, the whole country has more than 500,000 students enrolled in 25 training fields. Of these, only 7,100 students enrolled in agriculture, forestry and fisheries, and veterinary medicine, accounting for less than 1.5%. And ladies and gentlemen, with the theme of connecting food, the 2024 International Food Festival taking place in Hanoi is a meeting place to honor the quintessential flavors and affirm the connection power of cuisine. At the same time, it is also an opportunity for tourists and people to visit, learn about and enjoy the culinary flavors associated with the cultures of more than 40 participating countries. Morocco cuisines traditional dishes with the fusions of Arab, Amazigh, and African and Mediterranean cultures. Colombian cuisine flavors of the sunny and windy regions of South America. Russian cuisine flavors of typical dishes of cold countries. and the diversity of cuisine at the 2024 International Food Festival is where the visitors can explore the world through each dish and feel the power of cuisine in connecting the cultures between countries. We have brought to the food festival typical dishes of the land of the white bird, such as Russian salad, toast, red beet soup, etc. And we hope that dinners will feel the unique features of Russian culture through these traditional dishes. I often participate in food festival and it is an opportunity to come a small space, but you can feel the culture dishes and souvenir products of the countries. A small space but experience many culture. Not only is there an area for international friends to introduce their culinary specialties, and the food festival also has booths with the regional characteristics of the three regions, the north, the center, the south of Vietnam also. We understand more about the food of other countries that great understanding that make us more attached and learn more about those countries because any country that does not care about culture cannot survive for long. There are many food booths here from many countries and I think with this food festival we have more opportunities to connect with each other through the food. It can be said that the 2024 International Food Festival not only opens up a great opportunity for cultural exchange, but also a place for Vietnamese people and international friends to experience the unique flavors and make up the diversity of cuisine and contribute to promoting the relations between countries through the common language of cuisine. And according to the Vietnam National Administration of Tourism under Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism, last November, international visitors to Vietnam were estimated as 1.7 million, up to 38.8% over the same period last year, the highest since the beginning of the year. In the first 11 months of 2024, international visitors to our country reached more than 15.8 million and up to 41% over the same period last year and about to reach the target of 17 to 18 million visitors and set by the industry at the beginning of this year. The total revenue from tourists since the first 11 months of 2024 is also estimated at about 758 trillion Vietnam dong. And ladies and gentlemen, on the morning of December 8th, the Department of Science and Technology, the City Youth Union, and the Da Nang City Student Association jointly organized the Innovation Startup Festival and awarded the 2024 City Student Scientific Research Competition. At the program, the organizing committee awarded the 18 best topics of the 2024 Student Scientific Research Competition selected from more than 800 topics of students from 13 educational institutions in Da Nang City. In addition, this year's Innovation Startup Festival aims to promote local OCB products and solve the problem of starting a business in the agricultural sector with the exhibitions, talk shows, and a super streamer competition with OCB products. The Innovation and Startup Festival is an annual activity organized to create the opportunities for union members, the youth, and the students in Da Nang City to exchange, interact, and visit typical startup models and ideas. And from there, it stimulates and connects the creative ideas, creating the opportunities to realize ideas in the near future and contributing to the development of the homeland and the country as well. And ladies and gentlemen, recently the Vietnamese Phở Day event in South Africa in 2024 took place at the famous House of Food Market and in the capital Pretoria of the South Africa. And this is the second consecutive year that this event has been held in the rainbow country and has been widely welcomed by the local people. Very early, many South Africans, members of the diplomatic groups of other countries and the Vietnamese community living, working and studying in South Africa, lined up at the area introducing pho and Vietnamese cuisine. The dinners were very excited to learn about how to choose ingredients, cook both, and prepare side dishes. Every time I mention Vietnam, I think of pho. I have eaten pho many times, but the bowl of pho I had today was the best bowl of pho I have ever had. I also tried to cook pho at home and obviously it was unsuccessful. Not as good as the bowl of pho I had today. Coming to this event, I learned a lot about the pho and this made me want to visit Vietnam also. On this occasion, besides pho, the South Africans and international people also had the opportunity to enjoy traditional fried spring rolls and Vietnamese coffee. About 400 servings of beef and chicken of pho, along with 1,000 fried spring rolls and ready-made Vietnam coffee were also served completely free of charge and satisfying the different tastes of dinners. Some Vietnamese brands products such as rice coffee, rice paper, candy, instant pho noodles, and we also display at the event. I really enjoyed the Vietnamese food today and had some really refreshing iced coffee. The fried spring rolls were delicious also and soft and very light on the stomach. And of course, I had pho. And what I like about pho is that it is light, the broth is fragrant, so it is very light of the stomach and easy to digest. And it is the first time I have tried Vietnamese food, and this really makes me want to visit Vietnam also. Coming to this event, I found it's really quite interesting to experience different cultures and meet Vietnamese friends here. Everyone is very friendly and warmly welcome us. Not only South African people, many international dinners also express their love for the Vietnamese foods and culture. This event not only introduced Vietnamese food, but also the feelings of Vietnamese friends. We can feel the joyful and happy spirit in Vietnamese people, and it is wonderful to share that spirit with the Vietnamese friends. Vietnamese Pho Day in South Africa is one of the initiatives of the Vietnamese Embassy in South Africa, in coordination with the Vietnamese Representative Association in South Africa, with the aim of spreading the essence of Vietnamese cuisine to local and international friends. And ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for being with us, and goodbye for now.